Welcome to Altered Heart. Today we continue our Christian deception series and uncover the landmine of fear. The landmine of fear really goes along with insecurity. The difference being insecurity causes us to question our ability, while fear can paralyze us to such a degree that we lose our godly perspective concerning our circumstances. It clouds our vision for the future and leaves us struggling in our insecurity. A fearful person wonders what difficulty or situation is waiting for them around the next corner, or really, they're waiting for the other shoe to drop. We struggle with fear because we allow our imaginations to go places that God never intended us to visit. While we worry about impending failure, death, and destruction, Satan is smiling because he knows he has our full attention. We are watching it all play out on the big screen in our mind, and whatever has our attention has us. For the disciples in Mark 4:35 through 41, the windstorm had their attention. On the same day when evening had come, he said to them, "Let us cross over to the other side." Now when they had left the multitude, they took him along in the boat as he was. And other little boats were also with him. And a great windstorm arose, and the waves beat into the boat, so that it was already filling. But he was in the stern asleep on a pillow. And they awoke him and said to him, "Teacher, do you not care that we are perishing?" Then he arose and rebuked the wind and said to the sea, "Peace, be still." And the wind ceased, and there was a great calm. And he said to them, "Why are you so fearful? How is it that you have no faith?" And they feared exceedingly and said to one another, "Who can this be, that even the wind and sea obey him?" The disciples detonated the landmine of fear. When out on the open Sea of Galilee with storm clouds gathering, they became fearful, their eyes set on their physical surroundings and the storm bearing down on them. Instead of recalling everything they had seen Jesus do, everything Jesus had taught them, they became fearful, believing their lives were about to end. They were seasoned fishermen. They knew what it was like to be in a storm on this very sea, and they still panicked. The Son of God asleep in the boat, and they panicked. Not only that, but Jesus had told them to go over to the other side of the lake. He had a plan, and it included their safe passage to the other side of the sea. You know, storms may be raging around us, our hearts beating fast at the thought of the lost job, the bad health report, the car breaking down, facing consequences of our actions, and we don't know what we'll do, but God does. Jesus may have been asleep, but when the need arose, he stood up and commanded then, as he commands now, the wind and the waves to be still. Our next video will continue in the series of Christian deceptions. Thanks for watching, and have a really blessed day.